So what we're not gonna do is that what I was saying was that we're not gonna have any thoughts or opinions about my makeup today. I tried to do, hold on, I'm not wearing pants, one second. I didn't put pants on, I just turned the fan on. I tried to do the under eye, like reverse cat eye, under eye moment. And instead I look like a raccoon that's trying to go fight crime. Okay, hi, I have a headache. Welcome. This video idea was inspired by Brittany Broski, who I would sell my firstborn to be in the same room as Brittany Broski for 15 minutes and just observe her. She recently did a video where she looked at her old Tumblr and I thought it was so funny. I myself never had a Tumblr, so we are gonna be looking through my old Pinterest. For anyone who wants to know or is curious, this is more than anything for my own benefit, as are most of my videos, because kind of, I think similar to Tumblr, Pinterest, or really any social media, is a time capsule of sorts. So let me just do a little backstory. So Pinterest was my first like social media ever. I got it in the 8th grade and I was never really one to want social media. I was very terrified of the internet, still am. Still am. Pinterest, I was addicted right off the bat. And in fact, a lot of things came from Tumblr. So if you clicked on the link, it would take you to Tumblr. I wouldn't spend too much time on there because that place terrified me. But Pinterest was my saving grace during the height of my time in the One Direction fandom. I'm still in the fandom, but it's different now. And we all know that to be true because the 2011 to like 2014 One Direction fandom, it was a wild time. We single-handedly created fandom culture as we know it now for everyone. So if you are in a fandom, you're welcome because the content that you're being served was handcrafted and curated by us Directioners in the early years. That's besides the point, that's a different TED Talk. Pinterest was my Twitter and my Tumblr and my blogs, like, cause a lot of it ended up on Pinterest. So I had a lot of good times. Oh, well, you know what, that's a lie. I did have a Tumblr for like 2 seconds. One of my old best friends and I, we had a One Direction fan account for like, I'm not kidding, like a week maybe, cause I was so scared. I just deleted it. Our handle was Vasapman, but Zap in the middle, like Zayn's tattoo. I don't know, I'm not that kind of fan, I think. I just felt a little weird to have I don't know. Anyways, I thought today I would go through some of my old pins. Some are gonna be very cringy and some are gonna be very outdated. And I wouldn't be surprised if we scroll down far enough back. I'm gonna run into a lot of my like middle school, freshman year thoughts and outlooks on life that I can guarantee you I'm not gonna understand now. Let's begin. So let's see. Oh my goodness, my @ is Jonatic21. Wow, 461 followers. I don't think I realized how much I had. I did not realize I was a Pinterest icon. My boards right now, let's start from the bottom. Aesthetic, I think that's the most recent one I've made. We have a few boards for my sister's wedding that happened like 3 years ago. My mom's board, which honestly, I just pin recipes to that. Okay, Queen. Movies, shows, and actors, oh baby, bucket list, forever young, a Disney dream. I like Disney, I really do, but I've never been like a Disney fanatic, so I don't know. Little Mix, of course. My life. Aww, my animal board. True love. Giggles. Friendship. Inspiration, faith in the Lord, true beauty. And of course, One Direction. One Direction has the most pins. One Direction has 6,170 pins. Bucket list. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Travel with my best friend. I have done that. I am very fortunate to say that I've done that. In fact, here's a before I die travel bucket list. London, Paris, Venice, and Rome. I've been to all those places with my best friends at the time. Washington, like the state, or DC? I've been to the state. Isn't that crazy? Mattress surfing, oh, of course. Yes. I have not done that, but ride a gondola in Venice. I've done that. You guys, this is amazing. My younger self would be so proud. Okay, here we go. Skydiving. I no longer have an interest in that. I was like obsessed with the idea of skydiving once upon a time, and now I just have zero interest. Be the maid of honor at a wedding. I was my sister's maid of honor. Take cute kissing. No. Receive a promise ring. I gave myself a promise ring. That means more to me now than what that meant to me back then. You know what I mean? Oh, watch all Harry Potter movies in one day. You see, Autumn and I actually attempted this. And then in the middle of the third movie, my sister's boyfriend came over to our house and asked for our blessing to marry her. So the day kind of took a turn. Own an apartment with my friends. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that next month. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What else? Have perfect teeth. You guys, I used to be so insecure about my teeth, and I still am. I've had braces and... Okay. Let's see. Let's just really quickly shoot off things that I've done. Be a bridesmaid. Go to Venice, Italy. Visit Paris, France. Eat pizza in Italy. Learn how to apply fake lashes. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing fake lashes. Now you guys can debate if I wear them well and if it's correct, but I do it. Go on a road trip, no parents, just friends. Did that. Okay, now let's do things I haven't done. Meet One Direction. No. I haven't worked at Disneyland as a princess. I don't know where that one was coming from, but sure. I've never seen the Northern Lights. That one would be awesome, but that's a reach. You guys, I've never received a piggyback ride from Harry Styles. Okay, enough with the bucket list. That was so fun. Okay, the bucket list was good. Let's do giggles. This was my humor board. I went to Pinterest a lot for the humor that we would now find on Twitter or honestly even TikTok. You know, it's a lot of text posts, a lot of tweets, things from Tumblr, and let's scroll really far down to see what old me found funny. 9-year-olds now worry about iPhones and makeup. When I was 9, I was worried about if Miley was gonna pick Jake or Jesse on Hannah Montana. I really want some Honey Nut Cheerios. So I can't find the dates on these. Damn, I'm such a hot dog. This face. You guys, this face. We could not escape that face in like 13, 14? The peak of comedy, pulling that face, the Lele Pons face or whatever. I did it all the time, don't get me wrong, all the time. So I'm a veteran, I know what I'm talking about. This is so kind of funny. Just the dog's face. This tweet from Tyler Oakley should be in a museum. Yes, Tyler Oakley knows what's up. That was June 20th, 2013. Oh my gosh. You guys, these memes with the spelling like that. I'm so glad we've moved past that as a society. Relatable post number 5708. Your new superhero name is the color to your left, the object to your right. You're welcome. White blanket? You guys, oh my gosh. It was like a soft angelic whisper. It was quite beautiful, actually. Olin Rogers. Please tell me you guys know who that is, and especially that handful of videos back in, gosh, I don't know when it was, but I loved him. Me and my 3 best friends in high school, we would watch his videos over and over and over again and quote them all the time. I'm not like other girls. I bet there's gonna be a whole lot of this. Ugh. I think there's gonna be a whole lot of internalized misogyny. Also, I really like Josh Hutcherson, but I don't have like a big crush on him, so I don't know why I pinned that. I would pay $1,000 to see Obama in Frozen Supersuit. Guys, I think I know how to solve the nation's debt problem. Why? Why were we like this? Why were we... a lot about the Hunger Games. Jennifer Lawrence, of course. Our comedy queen back in the day. Tights are not pants. Okay. Okay, so now we are getting to the end of 2012, and there were a bunch of end of the world memes. Wow. You know, I never truly thought that it would be the end of the world, but man, was I so anxious. I was so anxious. Oh my gosh, Glozell. Some Taylor Swift slander. Right on par with the internalized misogyny. Disgusted in myself. All right, let's end this board on a good one. On a super duper 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 funny one. First of all, let people wear whatever they want. Second of all, I'd wear those. I essentially have a pair just like that. Next board. Let's do, hold on, I just want to shout out movies, shows, and actors. This was when, I've always loved movies and have been a big TV watcher most of my life. Anywho, so that's always been a fun board because it's just like me geeking out about Marvel and the shows that I like. You know, The Office, my celebrity crush. We've got a lot of Dylan O'Brien. A lot of Dylan O'Brien. Which, hello, can you blame me? Even now. Yeah, you guys, so much Sebastian Stan. Obviously a ton of Robert Downey Jr. And of course, like, fan theories or like, you know, putting the Marvel characters in like different situations or, you know, stuff like that. I was really into Once Upon a Time for a while, so I have quite a bit of that going on. Anyways, just wanted to give that one a quick shout out. But now let's move on to the second to last board we're gonna look at, which is, we're gonna go My Life, which was essentially just, I made this board as like, I didn't know where to put these pins, what category they really fell into, but I liked them and I thought they resonated with me, so they were my life. We're gonna again scroll far down to see who I was back in the day. You guys, I'm telling you, I already see like, okay, first of all, this bag, I still want this bag so bad. And I have searched for this bag so many times. No, I've actually only searched for it once, but I searched far and wide for it. I still really like that bag. Anyways, as I was saying, there's already so much stuff that like, I can't even like try to imagine having that mindset again. Like what, you know, like, but it's proof that like I felt this way at one point, which is disheartening, but it also shows growth. It, you know, I'm not trying to be funny. It does. It shows people can grow and change. Like, I'm sure I have some Irish in me, but I literally only did that because I was a Nile girl, and I still am, but I'm classier about it now. Oh my gosh, a lot of elephant stuff. Elephants have been my favorite animal for years. I'm just less annoying about it now. Rules for texting a girl. Use good grammar, ask questions, use smiley faces. Don't take 40 minutes to reply. I think this was like aimed at boys, you know, and I never texted boys. Boys never texted me. I think I was projecting a little bit. Why did I pin this? That's so sad. Actually, you know, I had a big Dance Moms phase. Yep. Dance Moms phase. Whatever this is. Oh, Just Girly Things. You guys, do you remember that? Sunglasses. Like what? When boys wear hats. No, this was definitely during Niall's snapback phase. Oh my gosh, it had to have been. Niall's snapback phase in the bro tank. Get the fuck out of here. Here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hello? This, I'm like tearing up from the cringe, but if this pin, I think, is the best representation of my like 8th grade all the way through high school, probably mindset and outlook on life, until I learned to actually like myself and love myself. I'm the kind of girl that falls in love with One Direction because I'm not the kind of girl guys fall in love with. I gotta go. Don't get confused between my personality and my attitude. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. Dang it. Don't get confused between my personality and my attitude. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on dang it. Don't get confused between my personality and my attitude. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. Who did I think I was? Develop a British accent. That is called being a fraud. Anyways, no. You guys, anything British, specifically London, was so far up my... This sweater. I wanted this elephant sweater so bad. Y'all remember Winello? I spent some time on Winello. Freaking Sean O'Donnell. Okay, I could spend forever on this board, so I need to wrap it up. I'd rather have a boyfriend who's dorky but a total sweetheart than a really hot guy who is a player and flirts with every girl. You guys, one of my biggest personality traits aside from elephants, British culture, and anxiety was wanting a boyfriend. And I just wish I could go back in time and shake my shoulders and be like, sis, just it's not gonna happen. That's okay, because you kind of get to a point where you're almost like, that sounds a lot more exhausting than fun. And you kind of come full circle and you're like, wow, I actually actively, avidly don't want this at all. But back then, that's all I wanted. Hey guys, hold on. Hi guys, I'm pursuing acting and hey guys, so you probably don't know this about me, but I am pursuing acting. I've been taking some acting classes and I actually have this monologue that I've been rehearsing that I'm going to use for my next audition. So I thought I'd try it out here with you guys. So I'm just a girl. I love being called pretty, but I'll never believe it. I'm not always right, but I hate admitting I'm wrong. I'm almost always smiling, but it's not always real. I can be read like an open book, but I hide so much. I work hard at things, but I don't always get what I deserve. I'm just a girl. Let me know what you think. Outer Banks season 3. See you then. Oh yeah, I had a quick thing for Emblem 3. Keaton was my fave. Just 3 average looking white guys that I was ready to devote my heart to. See, like this. Reblog if you're ending 2012 single. Just shut up, no one cares. This is like fandom culture mindset to a T. So pause if you want to read. I'm not going to bore it to you, but it's basically just about like why your favorite band is your favorite band and how much they mean to you. The last line is they mean everything to you. I was unhealthy about it back then. I now consider myself a healthy fan of things, you know, a respectful fan of things. I've since come to realize that these celebrities are in fact human beings and I don't need to know everything about their personal lives. In fact, it's creepy to want to know that. Support them if you think they're a person worth supporting and just like, you know, get on with your life. I was obsessed with studs. Anything that had studs, I wanted. See, I've got bigger dreams than living in this town. Well, I'm moving next month, so that was me high-fiving my past self. Oh, here's an outfit. Yes, let's look at some of the fashion. Cute. Again, elephant, anything with elephant on it. These are cute, actually. You know what? I would still wear these. I feel like this video is getting kind of long, so that's enough of that. And we're gonna go to the bread and butter of this video. The reason I started a Pinterest, the board with over 6,000 pins, my One Direction board. You guys, I can make a whole separate video about my experience in the One Direction fandom, because it's a lifestyle. It's, you know, my sister used to joke, but also like not really joke about how the One Direction fandom was a cult. And you know what? I now, years later, can look back and say, yeah, it is a cult. Still happy to be here. I have no intention of leaving at all. But oh my, it is very cultish. But I'm okay with that. It's just now I can like see what she saw, and back in the heyday, it was everything, everywhere, all the time. When I say, again, honestly, I can write a whole dissertation on this, but the One Direction fandom created stan culture as we know it. Like, it just did. No matter what fandom you're in now, whether it's BTS or Doctor Who, no matter what the practices in that fandom is, it can 100% be traced back to the One Direction fandom and the way we handled things. Okay, so I'm not, as much as I want to just deep dive into this, I won't, because I'm sure the people watching, if anyone is watching, are not hardcore One Direction fans like I have been since 2011. This is a time capsule for sure. So, oh my gosh, I could just scroll for hours. Who knows how far down this goes? Oh, here's something. When Niall's nephew Theo was born, which by the way, he was born 2 days before my nephew was born. So I became an aunt a couple days after Niall became an uncle. I thought this was even more of like a sign that we were meant to be. And then like these photos came out of him holding Theo, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I had like exact photos, or like I was holding Kyrie and like posing the exact same way that Niall was, and I was like, we are just so in sync, and I literally would edit the photos side by side. Oh my gosh. And then now I realize I'm like, there's only so many ways you can hold a newborn baby. So yeah, our photos are gonna look pretty similar. But actually, I do think that is still kind of crazy that his first nephew and my first nephew were born just a couple days apart. It would be more crazy if they were born on the same day, but obviously a lot about, oh my goodness, you know, the girlfriends. Danielle, we love Danielle, and Eleanor, you guys. Eleanor was my fashion icon, style icon. I wanted to be Eleanor so bad. If I was like out shopping for clothes and I felt like Eleanor wouldn't wear it, I was not gonna buy it. It was exhausting. It was really exhausting being this into it in this fandom. You never had a day off. It was just emotionally so exhausting. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. It really made me who I am, you know? And also taught me a lot about boundaries. Yeah. I want to force 1D to watch their video diaries again and tape their reactions. The way we believed this so wholeheartedly, we could not even begin to fathom the idea of any of them performing or making music without the other four. It was like, you couldn't even conceptualize it. And now, like, the thought of them coming back together to make music and perform, that I'm having a hard time conceptualizing. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is going over most people's heads. Try explaining this to someone now. Like, what were we on? What were we on? What were we? Okay. I'm gonna go, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Maybe this gave you an insight into more of who I am. Maybe this urges you to go back to your old social media and scroll all the way down and see what kind of person that you are so that you can reflect upon your growth. And I think that's a beneficial thing to do. Bye.